Yes, yes, yes. Da, da, da. 1, 2, 3. Day number 17 of speaking, of learning how to speak to camera confidently. Day number 17 out of 30. Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. Glad you're here, whoever stayed from day number 1. And today is day 17 of learning how to speak to the camera confidently. Yeah, I know I repeated myself there. I don't know why, but I've missed 2 days. That's why I'm sort of, trying to lubricate myself again and speaking to the camera and to this black hole, to the audience, to my people. So, we've got 10 minutes. I'm a little bit tired today, even though I slept well, but I did some exercises in the morning. And yeah, I don't really feel 100% speaking to the camera. So I'll be just quick, 10 minutes, and off we go. Alrighty, 10 minutes, timer. Alright, basically, today was a good day in general. Woke up at 5 a.m, then went back to sleep for about 4 hours again, woke up at 11:30, lied down in bed for about half an hour, and then eventually woke up at about 12 p.m. Then what I did is, I did some exercises. So I just wear it up and basically went on to the run, the jog. So I did go for a jog to another building where they have a small gym and a swimming pool and a sauna. So I basically went there, and today I'm filming a little bit further at a distance so that you can see my body language happening, because in my previous videos I realized that I'm too close to the camera and can't really have the capacity to edit the video, like zooming in, zooming out, etc. So, and also in addition to that, you're not really seeing my hand gestures, alrighty? So, long story short, did some swimming session, did some jogging in the gym on the treadmill, then inhaled or stand in front of the sun and got some vitamin D, went on to sauna, forgot the towel, and then I had to basically walk around and dry myself. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking before leaving home. So basically didn't have towel. Had to use whatever I could. So I went to sauna a few times just to dry up a little bit before I go outside, because outside the weather is not that great, isn't it? It's Melbourne, and the Melbourne's weather changes a lot. So it was quite windy and I don't want to get sick basically. Anyhow, after that I went to Officeworks, did some, printed some photos for our new drinks at a coffee shop. As usual, when you go somewhere, you have a plan. Okay, it's going to probably take me 15 minutes. And then when I came there, I was like, it's good that I did take some coffee, takeaway coffee, just across the road of Officeworks. The coffee was pretty nice. Anyhow, Officeworks took me about an hour. They have 5 photo printing machines there. And for some reason, at that particular point, never before, it sort of failed me. But this time, when I have plan in place, it just takes 5-15 minutes to do all this job, and suddenly it fails on me and lags, and I tried to connect it to my iPhone, but it just doesn't work. So it took me 1 hour, and at about 30-minute mark, I realized that I could use 5 machines instead of 1, because it was quicker. Because now that it doesn't transfer through the cable, I had to transfer through the Wi-Fi, which took longer to process the photos. So I used the 5 machine. The girl next to me was like, oh my God, what's this guy doing? But I tried to be more productive, and yeah, it worked out. It worked out well. If I wouldn't do that way, it'd probably take me 1.5 hours, but 1 hour was max, and I was out of there. After that, went to Woolies, bought some stuff for the coffee shop, so like chicken and all that, some sort of vegetables. So I dropped it off at the coffee shop, drop off the photos, and I left. Then I went back to the coffee shop nearby because I like their coffee, and I bought small oat flat white because that's my favorite coffee. Went home, had some breakfast, and that was already like what, 4 p.m. Yeah, basically 4 p.m. I had breakfast, and now it's like 6:30, and I'm still pretty full, to be honest. But anyhow, I did just that. Then I rearranged my videos. So I basically organized everything into folders: day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 10, blah, 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 videos. And yeah, basically organized all my 6 or 5 not SIM cards, the memory cards there. Now they're all sort of cleaned up, and I have much more memory to record these videos, guys. And yeah, so I still have 5 minutes. I didn't really I didn't really think about topic that I'll be talking about today, but I think the idea just popped up in my mind. I'll talk about books and about reading. So from childhood, I did study well in my primary school before I met some of the not so well educated students, so to speak. Not that so well educated, but they didn't like to study, basically. Then I start, skipping the classes, blah, 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 all that bullshit. And yeah, since then I stopped studying that well, and teachers were telling me, oh, Ras, you have to reconsider your friends' choices, blah, blah, blah. And basically, yeah, I said, it's okay, it's fine, I'll still cope. And instead of getting A pluses, I started getting B pluses or C pluses, and yeah, and the time flew, and then I was okay with that, and eventually I did finish my school quite on a high grade, even though I was hanging out with those boys out there, skipping classes. Anyhow, my reading, I think, started from there. I didn't really read that much in my lifetime, but so far from all the successful people, I understand that reading is quite important, and at least reading 20 minutes a day would do. And that's what I started to do exactly. And that's what, okay, I'm a little bit, yeah, not in the mood now. Yeah, I can't really structure the sentence, to be honest. But yeah, so I sort of not force myself, but try and be disciplined and read 20 minutes a day, whatever topic the book is about. Doesn't really matter, as long as I'm keeping consistent with that. That's what counts. And for the past month or two, I've been reading quite consistently before bed, about 20 to 30 minutes. And when you start reading the book, it's getting more like exciting and more interesting. You just want to continue, basically. And yeah, basically that's what I've been doing for the past 2 months. Been reading 20, 30 minutes a day, which served me quite well. Quite a lot of information I've gathered from those books, which I apply in my life, and it's just great. And I would highly recommend you guys to start reading, basically, whatever topic you like, whether it's about culture, whether it's about your health, whether it's about drama, whatever, just start reading, because it does make your brain work a little bit harder, rather than being idle and stale. It really helps you with your cognitive functions, etc. So yeah, even though, guys, I'm not a lover of reading, well, before this, but now I really enjoy reading, and I really miss reading sometimes, and I just want to go back and read before my bedtime. And yeah, so if you don't like reading, but you really want to start, at least like, few minutes a day, I highly recommend that, because it's not that hard, and as long as you start, you will just continue naturally, because if it's an interesting book, why not? You find out more information about things that you didn't know about earlier, and that's how you learn basically. Otherwise, if you finish your uni, finish your school, where else you're going to learn from YouTube? But when you watch videos and when you read, it's completely different things. When you read, you immerse yourself into that situation that the author is explaining and talking about, rather than YouTube, you just watch a video and that's pretty much it. But when you're actually reading, when you're in that moment, that's what sticks in your brain, and that's what that's what improves your brain functionality at the end of the day as well. So anyhow, 30 seconds left. I think I don't know if it's my sister coming in, but yeah, that's a topic for today. Reading is good, and reading the hard copies, that's my favorite thing to do. Read the hard copies, hard covers, rather than on a Kindle or on a computer. And that's my go-to. So I buy books, I read them, and then I sort of collect them and see, okay, how many books I've read this year. Alrighty, that's 10 minutes from me, guys. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you think I improved in speaking to the camera confidently, please comment down below and let me know if my pace is good or not, if I sort of use less of those filler words, if I'm smiling, if I'm talking confidently to you guys, I'm looking at you guys and not trying to avoid and throw my eyes everywhere around. And yeah, basically that's my day, that's my topic. Off you go to day 18. See you guys. Thank you for watching till this moment. I really appreciate it from my heart. See you.